Opportunity against these three. I think it will be a big struggle against two of the team who've got 3 gold medals at the last 2 Olympic Games. Han-san with 3 golds at Tokyo 2020. Lim Seon on the left-hand side of the Korean trio with 3 golds from Paris 2024. And they sandwich a legend, the destroyer, Kang Chae-young. And look, they're having a good old chat between them. It looks like it's Deepika Kumari at the back there for India, or in the middle for India, just having a chat with Kang Chae-young and Lim Seon. India took the world title in Berlin in 2023. Can only fight for the bronze medal here and are up against a wounded Republic of Korea. Republic of Korea got the bronze in Berlin in 2023.
For the recurve women's team, bronze medal.
Time now for the recurve women's team bronze medal match. It's Korea, #1 seeds, against India, ranked 12th in the world. Time to return to the shooting line to introduce the contenders.
On target #1, representing the Republic of Korea, An-san. And their opponents. On target #2, representing India, Ankita Bakat, Gata Kadake, Deepika Kumari. The line judge for this match is Woo Sung-yi. A storied rivalry between these two
3 legends on the Korean team. Han-san, triple Olympic gold at Tokyo 2020. Kang Chae-young, team gold at Tokyo 2020. And Lim Seon, 3-time gold medalist at Paris 2024. The crowd are right behind this Korean trio. They go up against a good team. Ankita Bakat, Gata Kadaki and Deepika Kumari, and the banner, I'm told, says go Lim Seon, and there is Lim Seon. Can she get going? The Korean team dominate the Olympics. They have never lost the gold medal of the Olympic Games in the recurve women's team competition, but they have never won gold at the World Championships. They're not going to do it here, but a bronze is up for grabs. Han-san on the shooting line for set #1.
Slightly better start there, Han-san, from her mixed team match early today. Wonder what wisdom she can give her teammates. Communication's still key. They're happy with that. High-fiving in the background. Another strange one in that high right position. Couldn't see anything wrong on my end.
Astonishing arrow.
Looks like a 9 just out there as the wind does start to pick up in the stadium. It feels like a headwind.
15-year-old here, Kata Kodaki. World Youth Team Bronze in Winnipeg a few weeks ago. She's drifted out to the left, to the 6. And
just like that, a great opportunity goes swimming. The wind can really wreak havoc on the shooting line, especially if the archers are protected and they can't feel what's happening, and then it affects the arrows downrange.
9.
Yeah, it's troubling the compounders at 50 metres, and their arrows fly a lot faster in compound archery than they do in recurve, which is shot over 70 metres. So yeah, quite right. We went down there a couple of days back, and it is shielded down there. You don't feel the wind at all on the shooting line, and then it's different all the way down. There's a big gap on the left-hand side of the stand, and that has an effect about halfway down the range, and then about 20 metres or 15 metres from the target, it opens up on the right-hand side. So you're going to get the arrows going left-right during flight. So 54 set by Korea. 54 available to India, but they have to shoot 3 10s. Nikita back up on the line.
9.
Another one just out. Looks like there might be some nerves just starting to creep themselves in here on this first set.
So, despite a stray arrow from Lim Sion, a 7 with her first shot, she recovered with a 10 for a 54 for the Koreans. And she did not get off to the best of starts, but she did shore it up. And here is the 7 from Lim Sion. All looked good, very steady and calm. Nothing looked awry there, so one has to think that either the wind picked up the arrow or she aimed in the wrong place. She looked surprised, so I'm thinking that she wasn't expecting a gust of wind. And that one going, I mean, nearly into the 6. Bags of experience from Lim Sion. She was able to correct things, but this is Kodaki, and she's just 15 years old, not much experience at all, right here on the podium range, and she's shooting in the middle. She got a 6 with her first arrow, and then followed that up with an 8, so able to correct, but we're talking a big chunk of points being given away by the 15-year-old. The Indians looking to develop the squad for the next Olympic cycle, putting their faith in this 15-year-old Kodaki.
It's tough being so young on the field with such experienced archers around you. You feel like you have to live up to expectation, and you can put so much pressure on yourself when you make a mistake like that.
The set's behind them. A 2-0 lead for Korea.
Just as the wind picks up again in the stadium.
India trailing, and Kita back up on the line. Set number 2.
Bit of a wobble there. Another one super close to the line.
Here is the 15-year-old, 14 out of 20 with her first 2 arrows.
Very shaky.
8.
Another 8. Maybe tried to pull too much tension into that shot and popped it up high onto the target face.
Deepika Kumari, the most experienced on the Indian squad, getting it into the 10. These two teams have met 25 times, with Korea winning 22 of those matches. Last time India won was back in Roslo in 2013 at the fourth stage of the Archery World Cup. And in the final, India winning 219 to 215. So we have to go back 12 years since the Indians beat the Koreans. And now, with Korea 2-0 up, they are putting their foot down on the floor.
That's actually the first 10 that Ansan has shot in competition today.
9.
One-point lead now for Korea, but India really need to start finding their groove, start communicating a bit more.
10.
I think this is going to come down to whether this 15-year-old can get into the gold. She hasn't shot one in the gold yet. A 9 would give us some confidence. Obviously, a 10 would be better.
Very shaky here.
9.
She does get a 9.
Getting better, slowly, arrow by arrow. How long will it take her to find the middle?
Okay.
That's what we expect to see from Kumari.
Puts a bit of pressure on the Korean trio. And Sam up on the line. That'll do it.
She's got 2 in a row now. Could she finally be feeling comfortable out there?
Come the destroyer.
9.
So a 9 to share the points in this second set. A 10 for the win, but one of the arrows from India is likely to have to go for a measure. 10 is enough for a 57. Now, provisionally, that's the set 1. And I think the measure for India might well be on that first arrow, which was called as a 10, currently marked as a 10. And we have got confirmation. Let's wait and see. It's that top left 10, I think, or the middle 10 that I think is being looked at for the Indians. That will be on target number 2. So this is the target in question. Let's see what the target judge has to say. No, it's the one on the right that they're looking at.
27 years of age, established archer nation of India, Deepika Kumari.
And it has gone up. It's been marked as a 10, that 9 on the right-hand side. And it looks like we just wait for confirmation on our scoreboard. The 9 on the right of the 3 10s on the right-hand side has been pushed up to a 10, and India share the points. And look at the smiles on their faces. We're no longer 4-0 down.
3-1 is a much better feeling than going 4-0 down. You're still in this match, you've got points on the board. Just need to keep this momentum going now. Start putting them closer and closer to the middle.
Let's hear it, ladies and gentlemen.
Nikita Baka getting the arrow marked up, and she's the one that has kept things level in that second set. Now, the smiles on the faces of the Indians has buoyed them for sure. Now, what effect will it have on that 15-year-old?
The smiles on the Indians, but the smiles on the faces of the Koreans is gone now. They thought they were in match-winning position. Now they've got to keep fighting.
Pick themselves up. India to shoot first. Baka on the line. Bronze medal at stake.
10. Shift jump.
Brilliant start. The shooting is looking so smooth at the moment from the opening archer from India. Can she find the middle now with a bit of a shake? She does!
Great shot there from the 15-year-old. Deepika Kumari. Can she follow her teammates into the 10 and put some pressure on the Koreans? Not quite, but a 29 is a good start. Their best first rotation of the match.
10.
The thing is, the Koreans are quite capable now of popping in 3-10s.
You'd almost expect it. Pressure can do funny things.
Okay, so the Indians, at the very least, will be on par going into the second rotation of this third set.
Looked good from this position. Very smooth. All three of these Korean ladies.
Well, 2 9s mean India have this in their hands.
9.
Not anymore. If they were to pop in a couple of 10s now, Rahul Banerjee, the coach, would be delighted.
Immense pressure now.
9.
Not bad.
Throws it into the 9.
And it's promising that she was doing a bit of bow kwando there.
Yeah, really just trying to steer it up as high as she could. She knew it was going to drop a little bit low. Just tried to get it that little bit more.
10.
Great 10 to finish there. That will really put the pressure on Korea now. Three 10s could win this match.
9.
That's not one of them. We will be continuing.
So a 10 to share the points. A 10 from both Kang and Lim required. That's drifted off into the 8, and the Indians have taken the set points in the third set. India are back on level terms.
9.
All three of those arrows there just drifting to the right-hand side. Is the wind picking up yet again? It comes and goes so quickly.
Yep, and the Indians, though, have raised their game here as the Koreans have dipped. So that's the lowest score so far in the 3 sets. Well, it's levelled their lowest score, which came in the first set, 54, 57, 54. India have gone 51, 57, 57. They're staying up at a higher level than the Koreans at the moment. India have put themselves right back in this game. Bronze medal at stake. You see the clicker going off for Kang Chae-young. And she walks away from that 5th arrow with some disappointment into the 8, which moved the Koreans off target and away from the target score, or possibly reaching that target score.
The opportunity to grab her off.
Shielding themselves from the sun. Go and San is what the banners say. So plenty of support here, and San Well, they love their archery here in Korea, but she is the legend for them. They absolutely love her. First archer to get 3 gold medals in Olympic Games. First archer to shoot in the 4th and final set.
Great adjustment there by Kung.
And we now see the shadows are positioned advantageously for us to call the arrows. We saw earlier on the way that the shadows are falling, it was difficult to call whether an arrow was in or out. Now it's simple, and the Koreans making the middle of the target look very easy to hit.
She looked unsure just as she let that go. Like she was trying to follow it with her eyes, not finish her shot. Still got what she needed though.
Suddenly starting to look like she belongs. Gata Kadake. 15-year-old being protected in the middle of the order.
Slightly longer. Gets it in there.
Now, the Koreans have an opportunity to put the pressure back on India. Final 3 arrows of the regulation sets. And San to shoot first and into the tongue. Three 10s, 3 9s for Ansan.
Bit of movement there in the bow arm. Long hold.
9.
Still puts it in the gold. Does create an opportunity though.
Don't know who that was, but someone in the crowd screamed as that arrow left the bow, and a pat on the head for Lim Seun from Ansan. 59 available to India, but they have to hit the 10 3 times. There's 1. Now the pressure is on the 15-year-old. Gata Kadake shooting next for India. What a dream it would be for her to hit the 10 here. Big shaking, you can see the long rod moving around. A 9 means that now Deepika Kumari, most experienced on the Indian team, must shoot a 10 to stay in the match and force a shoot off. Anything less, Korea have got the world bronze medal here in Gwangju. And time was running out on her as well, on top of everything, and that's gone into the 8. And there's the roar from the crowd as Korea take the bronze medal in the recurve women's team competition at the 2025 Hyundai World Archery Championships.
2025 Hyundai World Archery Championships. The Republic of Korea wins 5 set points to 3.
Well, India kept them honest, but Lim Seon, Kang Chae-young, and on the right, An San collect a medal here at the World Championships. Korea took a silver medal in 2009. There have been 3 bronze medals in Copenhagen 2015, Mexico 2017, and at the last World Championships in Berlin They've done it again here for the fourth time. Korea, bronze medalist in the recurve women's team competition, and still that World Championship title eludes the most successful recurve women's team in Olympic history. Well, India came so close to upsetting the host nation.